Perlu ke kita bunuh hutang? Perlu ke tak? Patutlah miskin.
Assalamualaikum and hello lovely viewers. Welcome back to Aisya Rahman Advisory Podcast, a place of celebration for independent women like you. Today, I am your host, Julia, macam biasa, and we have your financial guru, Puan Aisya Rahman. Hari ni kita cakap tentang something yang very important, especially for women, kita punya viewers. It is something yang kita dah nak habis tahun ni. So, what is your next financial resolution?
2025.
2025. Ya, so sekarang ni benda yang paling penting sekali when it comes to financial resolution ataupun game plan lah macam sebelum kita pernah buat. What is the very first step that women especially need to have?
So, I love this topic and it's also every year I akan buat resolution more or less around this time. In fact, before November, sebab video ni pun keluar 8 November, I buat sebelum November. Selalunya October is the month where I memang betul-betul tengok financial resolution. So, a lot of people akan start resolution bulan 12. Quarter 4. I start quarter 3 because why? Every year leading to my birthday. By the way, I just celebrated my 25th birthday a couple of days ago. I was in Vietnam, alhamdulillah. And leading to my birthday, I akan fikir from company perspective, me as an individual, as a trainer, teacher, educator, as a wife and as a family lah. So ada few buckets yang I fikirkan. So financial resolution to me is where do you want to go? That is my definition. Sebab nama pun financial kan. Jadi where do you want to go with and in your finances?
So I've
kena
gone
ada
goal
through,
lah.
kena ada goal. Sebab dia macam nak beli tiket airline. Nak travel kena ada destination. Duit pun dia kena ada destination. Kalau tak ada specific objective or destination, it will go everywhere. So that's the problem that we see today. A lot of people just earn. But they don't tell their money where to go. Number one. Number two, there's no proper destination. They think that ASB is sufficient. Tabung haji is sufficient. Sikitlah sini unit trust, tamprin. Itu semua execution. Mana direction dia? You know, you ikut cakap orang. Kan? Cakap agent, cakap financial planners, you dengar content ambil sikit. Semua yang ambil sikit. Lepas tu you still lost. We've met women yang dah ada semua products. Asal you lost lagi? Cik tanya. You dah ada semua produk tu, you lost lagi tak? You lost lagi kan? I tahu. Sebab kita dah buat Women Wealth Cohort 7 sekarang. I berani cakap lah, I berani bersuara. Because we have the data, we have testimonial, we have seen results after results where it is never about the product, it's about the person first. Because that person lacks clarity and strategy.
So macam memang the very first step that they need to have is clarity and strategy. So can you emphasize more on that? What kind of clarity?
First, do you know who you are as a person? Kan, there are certain things that we like. For example, for me, before we go to investments atau execution, I know as a person, I have trauma when it comes to gold. I ada family trauma emas. Sebab tu today, kalau orang keliling I toke emas, orang emas keliling I semua. Tapi I tak pernah tergoda pun. Ini dia orang akan selalu cakap bagus emas ni, bagus. I tak tergoda because I know myself. Number one. Number two, where do I want to go? Can emas take me there? Example, maybe emas can take you there, so be it. But can emas take me to where I want to go in my business, or in my family, or me as a teacher, trainer, and me as a person, as a woman, right? Not necessarily emas. So where do I want to go? Why do I want to go there? I think that's a better question to ask. Why do I want to go there?
Why?
What does it mean to me if I get there? And imagine if I'm there, then what? You know, often people just use the word financial freedom very lightly.
Financial resolution, I want financial freedom.
Hey, newsflash, financial freedom is not free. You know, it's a lot of hard work. We are on that path ourselves, and it's a lot of hard work, commitment, consistency, heartache. Money being spent like waterfall, spend. Bukan kena retrace, jangan spend kalau nak freedom. Tak boleh. Freedom means you kena flow. Duit kena flow. Tapi banyak orang dia sekat flow tu sebab dia ingatkan itu je lah jalan nak ke financial freedom, financial resolution dia.
So a lot of women, they tend to feel overwhelmed kalau cakap pasal resolution ni, and then maybe ada yang ada hutang ataupun macam adalah risiko-risiko that they need to address. Is there any way, like tips for them to tackle this?
If I can be very biased, I urge that you don't do it yourself. You can prep yourself on your own by reading books and podcasts just to open up your mindset. Once your mindset is open, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala is very fair. He will show you the way because you are very clear with your intention. My financial resolution is this, so that it can benefit two parties, my family and the ummah. When you include ummah in your intention, I know it's this very big, tapi I'm just saying from my experience of seeing magic after magical things after magical things, because when it was just restricted to me, dia punya impact tak jauh pergi.
jauh,
Tapi bila I mula cakap, okay, I want to teach these women to be financially literate, because then if they pass, anak-anak dia tak terabai, dan anak-anak dia boleh belajar, boleh terus menyambung, I nampak, oh my god, penting intertwinekan for bak kata Ustaz Yaakob Yusra dia pesan directly to me and to every student yang dekat batch yang pergi visit dia hari tu.
Do it for the rumah and for the ummah.
Itu lagi impact dia dari lagi pergi. Sebab tu madat kan, Ustaz Yaakob Yusra punya madat tu boleh kembang sebulan berapa, setahun berapa juta dia perlukan.
Because of that,
Just because of that mindset, Allah tolong dia. So bila clarity ni kita tak boleh buat sendiri. It's beyond our capacity and capabilities as human being tau. Kita limited dan restricted. Kita tak ada energy, kita tak ada ilmu, kita tak ada peluang. Tapi kalau Allah kat belakang kita, Allah akan buka jalan tau. And that's how I feel lah, just learning from this last couple of years. Second, lepas dah ada clarity, niat dah betul, kita pasang strategi, dah clear kita nak pergi mana, then kita start susun gerak langkah. Gerak langkah ni typical cash flow. Cash flow, some people dia pakai diary, some people pakai like me Google Sheet. Tapi cash flow dia ada cara yang lagi deep. And that's what we teach in Women Wealth. Right? So student kita jumpa toyo-toyo lah.
Patutlah miskin.
Contoh. Right? So cash flow. Then after that kita akan manage hutang. Perlu ke kita bunuh hutang sepenuhnya? Perlu ke tak?
I mean macam kalau ikutkan tapi actually
lepas dah masuk kelas Women Wealth,
dia macam it's more complicated than that lah.
Yes, kalau betul kita semua nak bunuh hutang. Tapi tak semua orang, majoriti rakyat Malaysia adalah tertumpu kepada B40 dan M40. 80% of the population memang tak mampu nak clear hutang. Yang T20 ni kita asingkan. They have better rezeki, they can afford it. But majority cannot. So kita tak boleh impose to be financially free kena bunuh hutang. Tak boleh, nanti kita akan rasa macam FOMO. Because the stigma of financial freedom is kena bebas hutang. I jumpa je orang-orang yang kaya raya, millionaire apa semua, tak bebas hutang pun tapi financially free je, you know. So we have to expand our mindset that don't limit ourselves to nak financially free kena bebas hutang. No such thing.
So apa maksudnya tu? Macam why can hutang benefit us?
Okay, to a certain extent we need debt to survive. We need it. And it helps with certain things. It helps with cash flow. Tapi kalau you tak perlu hutang, dan tak perlu. Tapi like I said, majority of the society perlu. Because kita orang biasa, rakyat marhain, you know. So kita tak boleh kata one size fit all tu, it remains very true. But if you diberikan rezeki yang lebih, boleh bebas hutang. Cuma sebelum you nak fokus dekat bebas hutang, cuba pergi tengok savings dah cukup belum? Savings dah cukup. Lepas tu benda-benda yang lain cukup tak? Tanggungjawab you dah dipenuhkan ke tak? Lepas tu nanti nak invest lagi. Benda-benda banyak lagi benda dalam dunia kewangan you kena settlekan sebelum you betul-betul nak bunuh hutang. Because if your objective is okay, kalau I dah bebas hutang, then baru I simpan duit. Kalau I dah bebas hutang, then I invest. Then based on data and observation, tak jadilah. Hutang tak ke mana, savings tak ke mana, investment pun tak ke mana. Tu yang tak pernah cukup tu.
Itulah, so kalau tadi tu kita dah cakap tentang debt, pasal pengusaha hutang lah. And then about the investment that you have already mentioned just now, is that the next step for them to implement dia punya resolution tu?
Okay, first kalau investing dia ada dua. Invest in yourself first before you invest in other people or other instruments. Orang ingat ASB tu investment. Betul, ASB, minta maaf ASB. ASB panggil diri dia pelaburan. Tapi pelaburan kena ada risiko. Mana risiko dia dekat ASB? So bagi I itu bukan pelaburan, itu adalah simpanan. Sama juga tabung haji, sama juga EPF. Bagi I itu bukan pelaburan, itu adalah simpanan. So apa tu real pelaburan? Pelaburan yang sebenar akan ada risiko. Maksudnya nilai dia boleh naik, boleh turun, macam yo-yo. So bila orang tengok, oh you mean my money can move, fluctuate up and down, so dia takut. Because we're so accustomed to fixed things, ASB, tabung haji, EPF. But hey honey, you want to grow your money, you have to invest. And you have to be okay with the movement of your portfolio, of your investment. So how do you be okay? It takes practice, it takes knowledge and consistency. Kena berguru lah, senang cerita.
So it's not something yang macam you can just dive in and then expect everything akan turn out well.
And then jangan ingat, you dah hire financial planner like me, you boleh cuci tangan. I sekarang bila orang datang kat I, orang sekarang ramai gila datang kat I. Yelah dah famous kan Julia, Alhamdulillah, Allah izin. Tapi I akan bantai orang tu balik. I tak nak duit you. RM100,000, RM200,000, I tak nak. You invest sendiri.
Sebab they need to be macam more educated.
Yeah, you have to educate yourself. Minimum requirement to talk to me, education first. Semua orang boleh invest kan. Bersepah agent kat luar, banker kat luar, financial planner kat luar yang hadap duit you. I memang tak hadap duit you. You gotta meet us halfway by being educated. Carilah ilmu dulu. dengan kita ataupun mana-mana, and then then kita discuss strategi, and then kita execute. Sebab kalau dia campak duit dia 100,000, tantah itu je duit dia, tantah dia pinjam duit tu, kita tak tahu kan. Kalau I yang dulu, I akan ambil terus invest without knowing that itu je yang dia tinggal sehelai sepinggang.
Lepas tu nanti kan kalau benda tu macam tak
bergerak,
jadi,
dia bergerak macam tu, macam yo-yo, which it will, ataupun worst case burn, which pernah jadi. Lepas tu salah siapa? Salah I lah kena panggil macam-macam. Jadi simpanlah duit you yang banyak tu, carilah ilmu dulu supaya you bijak, and then you know what kind of choices you can make. You know that, oh, I'm not ready to invest yet, I'm not capable, even though pakai logic I have 100,000.
So I hope siapa yang tengah tengok sekarang ni, for those of you who are watching, I hope you understand that investment is not something yang apa tu orang kata one size fit all punya thing lah.
And you boleh terus invest.
Yeah.
Dia ada step by step dia.
Ya, ada step by step, kena berguru lah macam yang Aisyah dah cakap tadi. Sekarang ni a lot of women, they struggle to keep up with their financial goal of long term lah. So, do you have any words of advice for these women out there?
I want to give from this perspective. If you're working, you must have a long-term goal for yourself and your career, where you want to be, what kind of impact you want to make. Go beyond than just nak ada duit. You have to attach it with meaning. Because as a Muslim, kita kena long-term view. Long-term view as a Muslim apa?
Long-term view ke akhirat? Syurga, sorry.
Tapi sebelum syurga tu, dia ada banyak pit stop dia.
Yes.
Okay, hari pembalasan, titian sirat, tak ikut turutan lah, and then nak kena mati dulu, hari kebangkitan, kiamat, bla 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 bla. So itu the ultimate long term view kita as a Muslim. And if we take that approach yang super long term view lah, akhirat kan, macam ni kita nak connect financial resolution ni kepada akhirat nanti. Satu kan best kalau ke akhirat nanti kita boleh tunjuk financial statement kita, ya Allah, I paid zakat this much, ya Allah, aku buat haji, I paid this much, ya Allah, ini fidyah yang aku bayar, ya Allah, inilah gaji aku yang aku dapat setiap bulan, ada baki bagi mak, melabur simpanan ni, bila mak sakit bayar, atau anak sakit bayar. You manfaat duit tu, you rolling, you rolling. Sebab dalam bisnes I memang kaki rolling duit, pergi channel-channel yang sepatutnya. So we have to take that as the most long term way, and funnel dia adalah duit. Macam nak dapat duit, kena ada guna talent kita. In exchange of our talent and capabilities, kita dibayar, atau kita jual produk ke servis ke. Jadi benda tu semua starts with us. Duit akan tiba-tiba jatuh dari langit kan. Kita bukan anak raja.
Kita bukannya wife Prince Martin.
Kita bukan, alhamdulillah bukan.
Thank you so much, Aisha, that's very well said. I hope everyone yang tengah tengok sekarang ni, it's time for you to reflect and think and educate yourself first before anything, before making any decision. If you enjoy our episode, you can comment down below, bagi tahu, share apa opinion you, apa yang you rasa, what are your question, and we will answer your question in the next podcast. So if you want to plan your financial resolution, you can come 2025. You can come to our Women and Wealth Masterclass happening on 1st December, hari Ahad, at Tropicana Golf Country Resorts. So boleh pergi ke womenwealthworkshop.com.my to get your seats now.
For collaborations, email us at marketing@aisyarahman.com. Like, subscribe, share and repost this if you find this beneficial. See you in the next episode.
Bye.